Check 1, 2.
Go! Curious about real estate? Yes! Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello, thank you for calling. This is Ryan. How may I help you?
Yeah, Ryan, this is Jeffrey again. You had called earlier. My wife was sitting right here and about buying her house in Durham, North Carolina.
It's under Gina.
Yes.
Yes, I called and I also left her a message. Were you selling the property together?
Yeah, we own the property together.
Okay, and your wife is there with you now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so let's see. So then what I'm going to do is verify some information and make sure that it's correct so that maybe we can come to an agreement to purchase your property, okay?
All right.
And in case we get disconnected, is the phone number 9458 the best number to call you back on?
Yes.
And for an alternate contact number, I have 0141?
Yes, that's fine.
Perfect. And for email address where we can email you our offer to purchase your house, I have at gmail.com.
Right.
Right, great. And you did call us because you have a house that you're hoping to sell, yes?
Correct.
And the property is not currently listed with the real estate broker?
No.
And the address of the house you're hoping to sell is 4106 Parkway in Durham, North Carolina in Durham County?
Yes.
Okay, and it looks like when you spoke to Alex, you said that we would need to assume about $5,000 in repairs and upgrades. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, if y'all were going to market the house, it would probably need to be painted on the inside and new carpet upstairs, and that's it. Other than that, the house is in great shape.
Okay, and it looks like in the as-is condition, you said the house would be worth about $142,000. Is that correct?
Yes, actually, tax value on the house is like 150 plus, but probably market value is, $142.
Okay, and there's a mortgage on the house that we would need to pay off in the amount of $78,500.
Yeah, I think it's $78,666.
Okay, and Patrick and Gina, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay all of the costs. Things like real estate commissions, title insurance, escrow fees, transfer tax, termite clearance, roof certification, and the list goes on and on. And we buy them in an as-is condition, so we are going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we have seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or whoever is living in it can stay in it for as long as you need to, and we can get you your money on the date of your choice. We will pay cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing that it's sold. Not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it, because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. Believe me, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and that is not going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Perfect. So, since we are paying all of your closing costs to sell, we are also going to buy your house as is, and we are going to pay for all the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. We're also going to work with you and close on the date of your choice to eliminate your holding costs. And then we will have to turn around and sell it again to a new family and end up with a whole new set of closing costs. Typically, all of these expenses cost us 20 to 25% of the sales price. And as professional investors, you can understand that we also need to make some kind of a gain. So I don't know if we could, but if we could, after considering all of the expenses and costs to sell, we would be able to buy your house for somewhere around 65 to 70% of what the house is worth, which would put us at about $87,000 that we could offer you after we pay off the loan of $78,000. That would leave you with about $8,000 that you would walk away with. Is that a number that you could work with?
No, I'm sorry. That will not happen. We will not do that.
$8,000 just wouldn't work for you?
No, absolutely not. I mean, like I say, the house is just got wear and tear. I mean, we could market the house and at least come out with what we're asking for. What we're asking for is so way below market that we know we can sell it, you know. And we've got a couple people looking at the house because we've got it priced so reasonably. But no, we're going to walk away with 3 times as much as you're offering us to walk away with. I mean, 110, right around 110 is our bottom line.
Okay, well, the amount that you're asking for, Mr. Parker, is above full retail at least, and at that price there would be no reason.
Above full retail? How do you say it's above full retail? If the market value on the house, say, is 142, and we're asking 110, and you're saying it's above full retail?
Well, after all of the expenses and paying off the loan, what you're asking for is pretty much full retail at least. And like I said, at that price, there would be no reason or motivation for us to buy your house. But let me ask you this, Mr. Parker. What is the number that you want to leave me with, the number that you would commit to selling your house to me today?
It would have to be above 100K. It would have to be above 100K.
Well, I'm speaking of walk away. How much would you want to walk away with after we paid off your loan and the expenses?
Minimum 25, very minimum, and I would have a hard time accepting that.
Okay. And again, Mr. Parker, we can appreciate that you would like to sell your house for more. If your plans or your numbers change for you, keep us in mind and contact us again, and then I'll also review our numbers. And if it's okay, may I call you back?
Yes, fine.
Right. And thank you, Mr. Parker. And again, we're always looking to buy. If you know anyone that's looking to sell their house, tell them to give us a call. And thank you again for your time, Mr. Parker. You have a good night.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Parker. This is Ryan from 1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Great. And I got a message from Alex that you called, or Ms. Ellis called and spoke to Alex?
Yeah, I think we both spoke to her. She called me, I spoke to her, and asked if we were ready to accept your offer, and yes, we are.
So you are ready to accept our offer of $8,000 walkaway?
It was $9,000 walk away.
Let me see. Was it? Let me just double check.
Okay.
Even if it is, I can definitely get the approval for the 9. Let me double check my files, and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Okay.
Mr. Parker. Yes, I'm here, Mr. Parker. Okay, so I went through my notes, and it looks like our offer was $8,000 walkaway. You said you're willing to do $9,000. Is that the absolute lowest that you can go for me, Mr. Parker?
We'll do the $8,000, ma'am. I know it was $9,000, but we'll do the $8,000 walkaway. Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
You said you can do the $8,000?
Yeah, we'll do the $8,000.
Okay, you know what, Mr. Parker, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you the purchase agreement out. Once I send it out to you, when can I expect it back?
As soon as we get it, we'll get it back to you immediately. I mean, you get it to us. If you overnight it to us, we'll overnight it back.
Okay, well, actually, what I was going to do was send it to the email address that we have on file.
Okay.
Is at gmail.com. And then do you have a way to print it, sign it, and either scan it or fax it back?
Well, what we can do is we can print it and all that, but my wife would have to take it to her daughter to scan it because we don't have those capabilities. But we can print it, sign it, and then in the morning she can take it to her daughter and have it emailed back to you if that's what you would like.
Okay, that sounds perfect. So I'll send it to you, and just give me about 30 minutes, and I'll send it to you with a walk-away price of $8,000, okay? Okay,
very good. Yeah, now listen, I'm at work right now, and she's at work, so it'll probably be in the morning before you get it back. You see what I'm saying, or late this evening?
Okay, that's fine. And then as soon as I get it back, I will send. I'll call you guys and let you know that I got it, and then we'll open escrow right away.
Okay. So, the whole reason I'm doing this is because we're in the process of building another house, and I need to unload this house so I can, secure financing. So what my guy is telling me on this end is that I'm going to need a signed contract for the purchase of my house. When would I be able to have that?
I will actually send you the purchase agreement in probably 30 minutes. I'll send it over to you.
Okay.
That once we send you a purchase agreement, that means that we are very serious and very interested in purchasing your property. So hopefully they'll be able to use that because we do set the closing for 60 days.
Very good.
Okay, and also if you need it to happen sooner, I can mark that or sooner box for you because it sounds like you are trying to move pretty quick.
Well, yeah, but the 60 days is actually perfect because that's what it's going to take to get my house ready for me to move in. So 60 days closing is perfect. You send all that to us, we'll have it back to you in the morning, and what we're signing, we can send to our guy, and that should serve as what he needs, right?
It should, yes.
Okay, very good. All right, Ryan. You send what you need to send to us, and we'll have it back to you first thing in the morning. All right.
All right, perfect. And I will call you when I send it out. This way, you guys can be looking for it in the email. Okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Parker. You have a good day, and congratulations on selling your house.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch